Hare Krishna. In this video, we will see how to use Notion app. And even if you have not used Notion app before, by the end of this video, you will be easily able to use it. So let's begin. So when you log into Notion, this is the screen which you get to see. And this is the home screen. In order to work on our proposals, we need to go to GBC database. So GBC database is actually shared by His Grace Aniruddha Prabhu with us. So we need to go to that database. So in order to do that, we see on the top left corner of the screen K, which is initial for my name, Krishna Chaitanya Das. So we need to click on that. So after that, it gives switch workspace option. So I click on this K, I get multiple options, out of which the top one is switch workspaces. So I click on that. Now it gives me two options, Krishna Chaitanya Das space, which is already selected, and then I can go to Aniruddha Prabhu's space, Aniruddha space. Click on Aniruddha space, I get to see now GBC database. After coming here, we need to expand. So you see this arrow, if I press, this expands. So I can see GBC proposals, people, committees, boards, meetings. So we need to go to GBC proposal. So I expand it. So as I expand, I see multiple things. We need to go to the presentation view. You see here, presentation view. Now the presentation view is opening. So this is the presentation view. The first column contains the number of associated with the proposal. Like D2618A is associated with Samadhi in ISKCON. And then there is stage of the workspace, like Deputy PMI board. This is the stage of this proposal. So if I click on this open, this Samadhi proposal will now open. Okay, so this is the proposal where D2618A is the number of this proposal number. It's pertaining to Samadhis in ISKCON. In proposal 1, we got multiple proposals regarding Samadhi. So in identifying candidates for Samadhi. Proposer is His Grace Narasimha Kavach Prabhu. Committee is VMSC. So proposal number, then comes the presentation. So eligibility for Samadhi, significance of Samadhi, after which comes whereases. Whereases are nothing but main focal points about the proposal, followed by the resolution, which needs to be passed by voting. Then there are footnotes. Footnotes can be any excerpts from the scriptures supporting the proposal or pertaining to the proposal, or it can be any note or document, detail or stories or incidents. So then it is followed by the comments. Comments are put by the GBCs or deputies. They may want to highlight any of the things of this proposal, or they may want this proposal to be modified, or any comment they want to make. Then we come to PMIs. PMIs are nothing but plus, minus, and interestings about this proposal. So we as deputies have to work on it and expand PMIs. Then we can add our plus, minus, and interesting. Like we see here, there are few positives about this proposal and some minuses as filled by some of the deputies, and then some interesting points. So once we do these PMIs, then there is voting. So this is voting. One can vote in favor, opposed, or undecided or abstain from voting. And if you see here, we can see the outcome of the deputies voting. So this is the overview. Now we'll go to a sample workspace, sorry, sample proposal, which is created for us to get familiarized with how to work on this proposal. So if we go down, there is a test page. So the number is D2600 test page. So if I open it, I get to see this test proposal number, then who's the proposers, committee, then the presentation of the proposal, resolution, then come to comments. We can add our comments here, PMIs here, and do our voting here. Now we will see how to practically put comments, record PMIs, and do voting. In order to put comments, we need to expand the comment section, then click on new comment and enter our comment. That's it. Go back and you see this is a sample comment. So comment has come here like that. You can enter comment. Then we go to the PMIs, open PMIs, then click on new PMI. This, so this is the PMI, and we need to click set the characteristic whether this is a positive comment or positive about this proposal, negative or interesting. So characterize this. So we need to click on this characteristic, empty below characteristic. So click on empty. So it gives options to choose whether it is a positive, minus or interesting. So I choose positive. So that way you record your PMI. So if you go down, you can see this is a positive, like that. Let's enter one negative. Then click on this empty and put it as minus, and you should be able to see this is a negative. You see this is a negative for this we just now entered. We go back, closing this section, then go for voting. So we actually divide into groups and discuss and put our comments, PMIs, and then come back together with entire deputies and discuss each proposal, revisit each proposal, discuss, and then we do deputy voting. So for that, the stage of the proposal will be deputy PMI vote. So there are three options: in favor, opposed, or undecided or abstain. So let's say click on in favor. It will ask, are you sure you want to vote in favor? Say yes, and then voting is accepted for this proposal. So the outcome of voting can be seen here, the deputy voting, the deputy PMI vote. So this is how we see the outcome of the deputy PMI voting. So this is all about how to use Notion app to go to GPC database, open proposals, go through the proposals, read comments, then put PMIs and do voting. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.